All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third game of the fourth round of IASAS Soccer 2017 between the ISM Bearcats and the ISKL Platinum Panthers. Just to go over the current standings as they said here as we get into this final game of round 4. You can check this over in Panther Nation, of course, for yourself. But the ISB Panthers stand in first place right now after 4 games played with 9 points. Singapore are a point adrift after 2 draws today on 8 points, both teams having played 4 games. The Taipei Tigers have also played 4 games. They drew with Singapore just in the match previous to this one in a nail-biter. Singapore scored in injury time to tie it 1-1. The Tigers find themselves on 4 points. ISM and ISKL are the next 2 teams. They've only played 3 games. They're on 4 points and 3 points, and Jakarta come away at the very bottom of the table so far with 2 points. What that means for ISM and ISKL is both teams need to run the table. They need to win today against each other, and then again in tomorrow's game to have any chance of making the finals. ISM obviously play ISKL here tomorrow, then potentially a massive match tomorrow against the ISB Panthers. ISKL obviously play ISM here now, and then a huge match possibly for them against the Singapore Eagles. So either of these teams, if they want to make the final, have to win their next 2 games, and that makes this first step all that more important. ISM will start with, as far as I can see, their back 4 of Juma Guliev, O'Regan Brown, Santos, and Burke. A midfield of Mitsushima, Borja, Jingon, Otager, and Huber, and up front is Cote Rodriguez. The back 4 for ISKL, playing a 4-4-2, is Ioka, Wells, Deer, and Carlson. The 2 holding midfielders are Lagloahek, who's a player to watch. He had a heck of a game yesterday and scored a beautiful goal. And Park. On the right wing is El Sernagawi, on the left wing Krishna Kumar, and up front in the holding position is Tubasi with Park, the out-and-out striker. Those are the starting lineups I've been given by both coaches. Let's hope that they are the actual starting lineups that appear on the field here in a couple of minutes. Anyway, sit back. Thank you for joining us here on Friday night at IASAS 2017 here at ISB on Field A.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. The lights are up. Friday night's rocking. Bearcats, Panthers, about to get going. The Panthers to get us going with Cote Rodriguez, or Park, sorry. Back to Lagloahek. That's Carlson. Here's Deer. Deer looks long but doesn't quite get it right. Still it finds El Sernagawi. Away by O'Regan Brown, I believe that was. No, it wasn't. That was Burke actually playing in the center of the back 4. El Sernagawi again. Away from Manila. Here's Ioka. Tries to switch it. Flicked on from Park. Oh, a slipping kind of full volley that he got good contact on. I believe that was Tubasi. And here is C in the Manila goal, hitting along. Hey guys. All right, that's played back to Ortiz, who gets it away. Oh, straight back at him. That could be dangerous. Good hands, though. Ortiz again. Man, he's playing everyone different. Jesus. All right, so Manila have a lot of new players in that I got to sort out for you. Playing left wing. All right, up the right wing for Manila. And that will go into touch. Looks like Carlson will play that. Puts it up the wing. Not a clean header. Now push down the wing. Part to give chase. Hard to get the numbers on the Manila jerseys, I have to say. I'll do my best for you.
It's not good enough.
What's that? I'm getting laughed at here for no apparent reason. I'm doing my best, but there's no support from my tech director, Mr. Chris Bell. He's had a great day, so he's venting on me for reasons unknown. I just want to go public with that. All right, ball played long by. That's Cote Rodriguez. Lets it bobble, and then Wells is in with a strong challenge. Gets his body there well and gains some time. Here's Legloahec, the engine for the team. Good tackle on the right side for Manila. I believe that's Jumaguliev, but I'm not sure. 26 is Giovanni Riciti. Sorry, Giorgio Riciti. He gives up a foul there, and it's a Manila free kick in. Taken long. Away from Wells. That's Troschel. Number 4 is Burke. He goes long. It's a massive throw down the line. That comes off Ioka's head for another throw. And that'll bring number 21 with Santos in for the long throw. Away from Wells. Won by number 17. That's Borja. And away from Ioka. Not a lot of settled football from either team so far as they're trying to get the ball down and play around a little bit. Maybe the nerves, because this is, in every sense of the words, a do-or-die game for both teams in terms of making the final. Tubasi falls back for his team. Here's the long throw from Santos. It's a rocket. Can we get this guy out of the way? Excuse me, sir. Over there. Thanks, buddy. It's going to be Ioka's throw. There might have been a foul throw. I couldn't see it. Blaming everyone around me. Nicely played there from Jingon. That's Cote Rodriguez. No turn there from Borja, but it's laid off nicely to Riciti. But he's surrounded by green and white shirts. Good turn from Borja, I think that is. That was Jingon, sorry. Played wide for Park, but that's going to be too much. And should settle comfortably into the Manila goalkeeper, Harper C. He plays it quickly for his right back, who smacks it off the face of... I think that's Huber over there. Oh, sorry, that's not Krishna Kumar. Might be. Riciti is beaten by Borja again. Here's Jingon. He'll play it wide. Nice overlapping run from Troschel. Plays it inside, looking for a give and go. It's a nice touch from Cote Rodriguez to make some space for himself. They get the shot off, but there's a bit more of a toe poke from Borja than hitting it with the instep cleanly. He had to rush himself. Some nice work-up play from Troschel and Cote Rodriguez to let that shot get away, and the little man did all he could. Couldn't get it on target, though. That's Carlson. Intercepted by Jumaguliev, I think. Another long throw from Manila down the line. It's always a smart throw. They gain 30 yards by doing it. This will help if I try to look at some of the here. Manila with a cross that's cut out by Ortiz. He almost spilled it, definitely bobbled it, but he comes away safely and finds Legloahec, who's closed down quickly. That looked a foul to me, but the ref waves advantage. Out left here for the left winger, trying to get his number. I think that's Mitsushima out there. No, sorry. That's Bulow out there playing on the left wing for the Panthers. Legloahec again settles it cleanly. He's had a very good tournament. Came off with cramps yesterday, but it's good to see him back in the fray today. And that's a bit too much for El Senagawi. Burke will let that run, hopefully for a goal kick. Yeah, he did get the goal kick. So Harper C to put the ball back into play. Doesn't quite get it right, but it makes its way to Troschel. He tries to lead Jingon, but it doesn't come off. Hold up play from Tubasi is correct. And he plays it wide for Bulow in space. Nice ball into Park's feet. He turns and hits. Efficiently done, but he can't find the target. And we remain scoreless as we hit almost the 9-minute mark of the first half. See again. Jingon tries to flick it, but it doesn't get by Raciti. And Burke is there to intercept. Jingon can turn now. He plays a good ball. Well intercepted by Carlson. That was important. Carlson has nothing but green space in front of him, and he takes it all. And then he overruns it. Unfortunate. It was a good run by him. Okote Rodriguez turns strongly, and it's an important tackle from Ioka again. The ball probably skidding on the turf. We had some rain earlier, so it is a bit slick, which might catch the players off guard a little bit, but so far, no damage. No real damage has been done. Carlson with the throw. Bulow again can't get by his mark. Both men claim the throw, but it goes Panthers' way. The reason why we're a little bit late in the day, as you can probably guess, is we had a bit of rain and a bit of lightning, so we had about an hour delay. So this game kicked off around 6:10 rather than the 5 p.m. that you were probably hoping for. That'll go for a goal kick for the Bearcats. So it's great to have you join us here wherever you are in the IASAS universe. I'm working with Nikki in the booth here. She's doing all the live streaming, and we have Craig and Jonathan up doing the camera work for you. So cheers to them. Nikki, can you find out how many people are watching? We can say hi. Ball falls for Coach Rodriguez, who has an overlapping run of Troschel. He takes it wide. Can he whip it around with the left foot? He can. It's bobbled. It's a dangerous place. It's scrambled away. Sporha in there. Oh, Jingon cracks it. That'll come off, I think, for a goal kick. We have an injury as well. Looks like Raciti's down there. He might have sacrificed a lot of himself to keep that ball from getting across the line. 59 people checking in the IASAS universe, which is nice to see. A little bit of excitement there for you. It was Wells that got tangled up, and Ortiz came out. Raciti put his foot right across the ball as Borja came into him, and Borja might have went over top of it as I look at the replay here. That's why Raciti's down, but he's up again. A little bit of excitement in front of the KL goal, but nothing ends up on the score sheet, and play on. Tubasi with a nice touch inside. Can't get by Burke though. The long ball again. Ortiz is comfortably out. There's Troschel. Can't get the right angle on that, and that's just going to be cleared away by the Manila defense. That was number 2. His name is Hassan. Some cheers over there from the fans across the way as the ISKL faithful make their voices heard. Good throw into Park, but his first touch is a bit high on him. He does collect himself though, and then it's I think it's Burke that intercepted that. Here's Jingon. He'll have Troschel on the big run, but he can't find him. It does come from Borja to him. And Ioka's there with a solid tackle again. Back to Borja. He'll bring in the right back, who I'm hoping is Jumaguliev. There he goes. And I'm hoping this is Mitsushima up there. Oh, great shot and a great save. Nice football from the Bearcats as they swept it wide right, and now they come back right back again. Troschel lets that one slip under him. Burke can't quite settle that one down, and the Panthers get a bit of a reprieve. He'll leave the throw on for Ioka so they can get the shape right again. Ioka with the throw. He finds Tubasi. Walked by Santos, who shoulders him off the ball and puts it away. Might have been a bit of a push there, more elbow than shoulder, but the ref didn't say anything. LeGlohek again comfortably settles his team. Out to Carlson. Into LeGlohek again. Nice first touch out to Bulow. Cuts inside, but he's got a lot of people to get around. He's a bit of a water bug, though. He's pretty quick. LeGlohek again cleans up and carries, but runs into a green and white wall. I think that's Mitsushima out there. Bulow is covering, and the Bearcats win a throw. About to make a sub here. Oh, this is Mitsushima coming in, number 11. So, apologize to the right winger who's been playing out there. He's going to take off Troschel, so he'll come in at left wing. Depending on where coach sends him in. That's Wells trying to get the ball away. And Carlson, in the end, they win a free kick for themselves, so free kick out for the Panthers. Well, misconnected there in the Bearcat defense. I think that was Hassan. Carlson taking his time getting to this one. It's been a hot and humid day here. Maybe not overly hot, but it's been very humid. Can drain the fluids quickly, so, and a heavy pitch, so the kids might be cramping, or there was some cramping yesterday. Mitsushima is chasing this down, but Wells is back quickly, and Ortiz clears his lines. Borja heads it back in again, and Wells again as Mitsushima is well offside. Shanked inside. Wells again settles nicely, finds Deer, and the ref doesn't see an advantage in that, so he'll give the free kick. All right, they play wide out here for Ioka. He wasn't ready for it, but now he is. And he finds El Cernagawi, who lets it skitter under his boot. And well shielded into touch by Burke. This man has a mammoth throw. Look for Cote Rodriguez down the end here, but Ioki reads it well. Gets it off the shin a bit more than the boot, and that's another throw. We have Asman coming in for the Panthers, as well as Krishna Kumar. They tend to play on the wing, those two men. Looks like Krishna Kumar will play the right side, and maybe Asman will go to the left. Here's Santos, who will send it long, trying to switch the play. Carlson is there. Well defended, but here's a little bit of a break, and the shot sails away on Jingon. A little bit of an errant pass in the back four off Carlson, and Jingon took 2 touches before he let it go. Couldn't find the goal, though. Deer to put the ball back in play. Flicked the wrong way again by Borja. Here's Legloahec. Always comfortable on the ball, always seems to know exactly where the pressure's coming from, and he lays it off cleanly every time. Asman in the hole, out wide to Krishna Kumar. He does a little dipsy-do, drops the shoulder and cuts it across. And that is taking no chances from Burke. He boots it away. Nice touch again from Legloahec. Bulow chasing. I think he gains the corner there. No, looks like it's going to be a goal kick. No score as we're into the 18th minute. Both teams need a win here if they want to get have any chance. They need a win again tomorrow and maybe a little bit of help to get into the final. So this is a big match, and Krishna Kumar is on the tail end of this. Solid tackle from Burke, though. He had to be exactly right with the timing there, because if that's clipped by him, it could be a penalty just as easy as a tackle. Here's Ioka. Try to give us the long throw. Pretty even match so far. Well cleared away from Burke. Sean Burke. Good Irish name, even though he's from Canada. They come short here to Tubasi. Headed back in, but Manila clear their lines well enough, and that goes for a goal kick. Ball comes wide. Well taken from Jingon. Beautiful touch and a good turn. Keeps it in. Puts it off Ioka, though. Looked like a decent shield from Jingon, to be honest. He did step across Ioka and had position, but the ref saw it otherwise. Legloahec has the free kick for the Panthers. Safely into the hands of Harper C, who elects to throw this time and almost gets it out to half. Beautifully laid off. I think that was Jingon again. No, I think it's Cote Rodriguez, who's being watched by Carlson. Ball stays in play. Support here. And they're free on the touchline now to cut this back, but it's well read from Wells. He finds Legloahec, again, who calmly plays in Carlson. And Carlson can't find Asman up the line. Some decent football from Manila. Cote Rodriguez, especially with a classy touch off the chest to kill that throw from Harper C earlier. Here's Ortiz about to pick that up comfortably. Legloahec again comfortably, plays it out wide to Carlson. I think that I've said that phrase about 30 times this tournament. Here's Bulow. Nice touch there from Legloahec again to settle. He plays in Ioka this time. Into Park, who turns into trouble. There's Jingon, who also turns into trouble. Yeah, I think he's fouling him on the back there. You have to say Carlson held his ground, and the foul does go that way. Free kick in for the Panthers. The Platinum Panthers. They all did their hair that way. What do you think of their hair, Nikki? Any thoughts?
It looks great.
It looks great, Nikki says. You can tell they're a team. See, it's a brotherhood, a band of brothers. Free kick coming in from Legloahec. Might not get the air underneath that one, but it skips through. That could have been a handball. Legloahec settles it again and hits one, hits a rocket. Oh, what a save from C. What a beautiful shot from Legloahec. A little bit with the outside of the boot, so he had some bend on it. Great save from Harper C. The moment of the match so far. Oh, Carlson might have headed that away because now it falls for Jingon. Out to Mitsushima. That'll be a Bearcat throw-in. The Panthers are looking to make a couple subs. It looks like El Senagawi will come in and Juan Escarpa de Argentina. Argentina que gana contra Ecuador hace unos días to qualify for the World Cup. That's offside, and the subs will come in now. Juan Escarpa. Juan, where are you from? What part of Argentina? Mendoza, el Mendocino de Argentina. Se va a entrar la, how do you say that? La cancha. Suerte. Actually, he's not going to enter. They have to wait for a throw-in. So we still have Juan Escarpa here in front of us. This is a free kick for Deer. Mendoza is a beautiful city, by the way. Very famous for its wine. Nice turn from Tubasi. Again, Legloahec quickly gets the ball to his feet. They bring it back inside to him, and now he tries to spring Krishna. It's quickly back to Deer. Yeah, Deer takes, after making a mistake with his first touch, he's calm enough in his second touch. Here's Wells. A little bit of an awkward ball. It falls for Park, but he maybe rushed it. He might have been better just lobbing the keeper there because he was gifted a bit of an opportunity. Into the 24th minute.
Where did you take them off?
I think ISB scored over there.
Really? Let me check.
Do you have your computer? You can watch the other game.
I can see.
There's Burke winning the ball again. Again, they try to spring Park, but Hassan is there to intercept. Finally, we get the sub for El Senagawi and Juan Escarpa. El Mendocino. Going to play right back for Yoka. El Senagawi will come in for Bulow and play out on the left side. Bulow's been a jackrabbit up and down that left wing, but he needs a break now. Out to Scarpa. He has nothing but green space ahead of him. To Deer. The Panthers play it well across the back, keeping Cote Rodriguez running all day. That's a bit of a wasted pass from Wells, though. Let's see if they can make him pay. Looks like Santos might be playing one. Sorry, no. Here's Borja. Runs into the ref. And Tubasi can pull away. Nice little touch through the legs. Finds Park and a return pass again. Ends up with Asman. A lot of room out here for Scarpa. He might do the overlap. Senagawi first time's a cross in, and that is offside. Beautiful football from both teams, but the ref did flag that right away, so there's no goal. There's no controversy in that. The ref had his flag up as soon as the ball was played in from El Senagawi. You might check your replay if you want, but there's been no dispute from either team. So we remain scoreless. Harper C again, comfortably into his hands. Big towering kick from Harper C. Tubasi flicks it on. El Senagawi is going to be a little bit behind Burke. Santos. Nice touch here from Jingo, and he looks very comfortable on the ball. Nice ball with the left foot, too, into space for Mitsushima, who can cut it across, right across to the top of the area, but Borja might have been a little bit late arriving. Here's Krishna Kumar, who has the running of Manila's back four now. Ball into Park, but he didn't quite read it. He wanted to be cutting into that rather than letting it run across him. Away from Burke again. A little bit of an injury here. Only minutes to go till halftime. Manila looking to make another sub. It looks like Sebastian Otager will be coming in. They might hold that off though until halftime. We'll see. Long throw from Manila again, intercepted by Krishna Kumar. He finds Tubasi, who decides to let it go. Can't find the target though. RBC puts it back into play as we near the closing seconds of the first half. Flicked on forward. A little bit too much on that, maybe more of a hopeful ball, but it was worth the effort. Thinks our ball boys have gone missing a little bit, so it's late in the evening here. They probably were only contracted till 6:30, but because of the rain, they've all gone home. So Carlson has to go retrieve his own ball. Like in the good old days, sometimes you can't have it too good, you know. You got to remember how lucky you are. Maybe I'm babbling on. Anyway, Ortiz has the ball. Plays it to Wells. He's under pressure here. You have to be careful. Not the most comfortable of clearances by the Panther back four. This is Deere to put the ball back into play. We're going to have 1 minute of extra time here in the first half. Cleared away from the Manila back four. A little bit east more than north. Escarpa with the ball again. El Argentino. Cada día te quiero más. That comes off ahead again. It's going to be Escarpa again. I think the ref saw a foul throw there. Maybe the foot came up from Escarpa. El Mendocino. That's going to be a throw in for Manila as the seconds tick away towards the end of the first half. This is Burke with the long throw. Ref checks his whistle, or his watch, sorry, and says that's enough. So, at the end of halftime, it is the Manila Bearcats 0, the ISKL Panthers 0, in a do-or-die match for both teams. They need a win here if they want to have any chance of making tomorrow afternoon's finals. We'll take a 10-minute break. We'll come back and talk to you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half. 0-0. Manila to get us underway. Launched forward. Santos to get under. But Lagloahec has tons of space. I'm not sure what kind of ball he was playing there, but settled from Tubasi. Number 5 for the Bearcat, or sorry, for Manila, for the KL is again Scarpa. This is Burke with the throw. He comes in quickly to Jingon. That might be Santos with the ball again. There are 2 Santoses in the side. Apologize for the names. It's really hard to pick up the numbers of the Bearcats. Ref finds a foul, and it goes the Bearcats' way. It'll be Burke, I think, with the throw. I thought a foul was called, but no, it's throwing. Good long throw. That's Coach Rodriguez on the end of it. Good turn from Tubasi. Might find Park here if they don't clear this set carefully, and they did. Well played in the back from Hassan. Here's Krishna Kumar. Does very well to settle that. Just slipped out. It was a difficult ball off the turf like that for him to deal with the skidding and all that, but did his best, just wasn't enough. Hadagorn comes short. That comes off Raciti. No, sorry, Carlson. I got one team that you can't read the numbers, and one team will all have the hairstyle.
They got the best hairstyle.
Yeah, the Platinum Panthers. Mr. Bell calls that the best hairstyle in the tournament. Long throw here from O'Regan Brown. Finally got his name right. I think he's been playing the whole game, and it's the first time I said his name. There's Deer with the free kick. Ref actually is calling a throw in. Deer trying to take a free kick, but it is a throw. Carlson to take. He'll look to hit Krishna Kumar down the line. And possibly Park. Krishna Kumar uses his body well. Laid off from Jingon. Seems to be a lovely footballer, Jingon. Very composed on the ball. Tubasi settles nicely. Oh, turns into trouble though. Had to beat Santos on the challenge with his second touch. Well cut out from number 2. Here's Asman. Cuts into Park. Back to Asman. He might have an opening here. Good save. Park's there again, and he puts it away. It was a great shot from Asman, low into the keeper's rights. He got down well to push it out, but Park was quickest to react. Put it up solidly over the keeper, Harper C., who's had a great game, and it is 1-0 ISKL. Nice interchange work to start this up between Park and Asman. And Park was the quickest to react as we watch in the replay. 1-0 Panthers, very evenly contested game. You might say the Panthers are just edging it a little bit, but right now, they still have their ticket to the final in their hands. Lagloahec again with acres of space. Plays a beautifully struck ball through to El Sernagawi. And now into Tubasi, who can hit this first time. He does. And C spills that again. 2 good hits that Harper C had a little bit of trouble with. He managed to collect that one comfortably. And the long throw now looking out here for Hadagorn, but it's cut out by Carlson, who's had himself another good game. Lagloahec again as ever, comfortably away. 1 and 2 touches from him, no more. Another good ball, and this is Deer, who'll bring in Escarpa. Good football from the Panthers as they spread it wide right. El Sernagawi finds the overlapping Aswan. Well defended there. I think that's Burke over there. It might be Huber. Throw now coming in from the Panthers. It's a long one. O'Regan Brown away. That's a difficult one for Harper C again. He watched it all the way through, and it was over the bar. Sub here as the other Santos is about to come in. He'll come in for Mitsushima, and I think we'll take up the position on the left wing, so let's hope he does, because now we know who's playing there. Nice turn from Cote Rodriguez. Well run from Sean Burke. And here is Santos. First touch gets away from him. And they free Tubasi. Lots of space to run into. Steps over the ball and tries to hit it with the left foot, but that's a solid bit of marking from, I believe that was Hassan. Nice touch from Hattagorn, but it's cut out from McGlohek, who always seems to read things very well. He cuts inside. He scored from here yesterday. Can't quite keep that one low. He got a lot behind it, though. Well, one from Tubasi again. Park tries to play it wide. He'll find, I get a 50-50 ball that comes away, that Jingon comes away with. Tries to drop the shoulder and cut inside, but Wells is there to hold him off. Wells has had himself a fine tournament. He plays comfortably on the back and he defends very well. Also very good with those high balls. He'll need to be here as we get into the business end of the game with his team up 1-0. Long throw coming here from Santos. Flicked on from, I think that was O'Regan Brown. Might have been Hassan. Ball goes right out here for El Cernagawi, who tried to find Park, but it was an awkward one for him to give any direction to. Burke up the line. Nicely killed from Tubasi again, who settles it for Scarpa. That kind of bobbled up. It wasn't any fault there from, I think that's El Cernagawi, but the missed touch from Burke caused the ball to bobble in his hands, and it's a free out for the Bearcats. That's Burke in for Santos. Little 1-2. Burke receives the two of it. And Burke again going the wrong way, but retaining possession. That might be trouble. Park's onto this. It's very well covered, and out comes Harper C very quickly. An awkward little ball that skittered through the two defensemen, and Park was quick as a light. But Harper C was just a step quicker, and the danger was averted. Throw for Escarpa down the line. He finds El Cernagawi, who can only motion it into the middle of the... Ooh, Vanilla a little bit loose there. Back to C. Nicely settled there. Here's El Cernagawi. Looking for Park. It's a good ball, but away by, I think that's Hassan. Be in tough with Singapore. All right, Escarpa with the throw. Adonde le tire. Down the line. Important battle there from, I think that was Jingon. Played wide from Carlson to Krishna Kumar. They get tangled up, and not a vicious foul, but he did gain maybe an advantage by getting his legs huckled up with the Bearcat defender, and it's a free out for ISM. 20 minutes to go. The Panthers maybe just edging the game and deserving of their 1-0 lead. O'Regan Brown to launch it into orbit. Oh, he decides to go short and left out here to Burke. Two good Irish names there, O'Regan Brown and Burke. Down the line for Santos, I believe, but The ball was a bit too firmly played, and that'll be out for a Panther throw. Down the line from Escarpa. El Sanagawi settles it nicely. No, it's Asman, sorry. I think I made that mistake a couple times. Escarpa again finds Asman. That was El Sanagawi on the other end of it. Throw in for Asman. Nope, he'll leave it for Juan Escarpa. El Sanagawi tries something a little bit clever, but it doesn't come off and it's out for a goal kick. Got a sub here from Manila. Number 26. Joel Huber is about to come in. He'll take out Hagedorn, and he'll switch with, I believe, Santos. He'll play up the left side, and Santos will come here to the right side. Man, this is getting hard to keep up with. Huber over there, okay. Santos over here. Away from Burke, down the line. Oh, that almost gets by Deer, but he got ahead on the just at the right time. And a foul, a nudge in the back, so it'll be a free out for the Panthers. Look how many people I have playing right wing for Manila.
20 minutes, come on, boys!
All right, Deer plays it short to Escarpa. El Argentino into Lagloahek, and that's first touch again from him, but he's tracked down from Jingon. Retains possession. First touch from El Sanagawi is loose. Here's Huber with his first touch. Lovely play from Jingon there, Cote, and that's beautiful football outright. Santos in his new position has to backtrack a little bit, but it was good football from the Bearcats. Santos plays that one long as well, looking to spring Huber, and it settles nicely for Asman. Or sorry, El Sana. Nope, that was Escarpa, who plays it long, and it's cut out from O'Regan Brown. Throw in here from Escarpa, skitters through harmlessly for a Bearcat goal kick. Nicely won from Tubasi. Here's Huber. Lovely left foot in, nicely played out from Wells. Finds a lot of space for Krishna Kumar. Nothing but green grass in front of him, and off he goes. Nicely recovered from Jingon. Great tackle from Jingon too. And he does the little flick around the leg kick to nobody in particular, but it looked great. It was nicely cut back there from Asman, but there's no one. Nice touch from Jingon again, and they try to spring it long. It's a little bit of hit and hope, but Ortiz is comfortably there. Or is that a new goalkeeper that they have? Hey Nikki, can you do me a favor and ask who their goalkeeper is, what his name is? Just it's ISKL over here. What the name of their goalkeeper is? Yeah, just ask one of theirs. Here's Tubasi. A lot of space in between. He's closed down a bit now, but he skitters out left. There's a player down.
Come on, Bearcat! Go! Squeeze in! Good, good long. Okay, you play, boys, now we play.
Gentleman play from Manila, but they can't quite get away from it. Wells.
Okay, Kieran Tan.
It is 10, yeah. Thank you so much. Just been informed that Kieran Tan has come into the game for ISKL at halftime. He's playing goalkeeper, so Ortiz is out, Tan is in. He hasn't had much to do. And he's wearing a similar colored jersey, so I didn't quite see the difference. But it is Tan in goal. Ortiz on the bench as the Panthers cling to a 1-0 lead, and we turn into the last quarter of the game. Jumal Guliev down the line here. Cut out by Wells again. Good run from Gerben Jumal Guliev. This is Ottinger with the ball. Big throw coming up here from O'Regan Brown, I bet. Oh, that's Huber with the left foot. Makes decent contact and forces Tan into maybe his first save. Nice throw out left to release Carlson with acres of space ahead of him. They're finding a gap in that 4-3-3. Laid off to Park, who's quick off the mark to win it back again, but he steps over it. He's your goal scorer, the difference maker in the game so far. Nice play from Santos, trying to look for Cote Rodriguez. Might be a little foul there. Yeah, the ref will give that. It's in a dangerous place if you lose your footing. Cote Rodriguez can't quite believe it, but it's Wells away.
It's fake news, Duffy. Alright, you guys. Good job.
That's Scarpa up the line for Asman. Into Lagloahek, who turns comfortably again. Switches all the way over here for Bulow, who's checked in. Watched by Jumal Guliev. Oh, that looked a foul all right. The ref was 5 yards away from it, so he was all over it, and it's going to be a free kick in where Lagloahek can make a little bit of magic. The Panthers would love to add to their lead just to make things comfortable as they head for home, as they round the final corner. What will Lagloahek do here? Will he rip it in low around the ball, or will he cross it, or will he have a go himself? He crosses it. C is away with a punch. Tubasi makes good contact, but it's well defended by the Bearcats, and that's away for Deer. An important header here. He gets it away. Lagloahek flicks it on. Maybe looking for Bulow, who would come inside a little bit more. Little nudge in the back from Sebastian Ottinger, but the ref didn't give that, and it's comes across a Bearcat throw-in as Jingon manages to shield the ball into touch. Long throw from O'Regan Brown. Good challenge from Carlson. Again, O'Regan Brown will step forward for one of his longer throws. You know, the Bearcats are an imposing team. They're a bunch of solid-looking men. Lagloahek can't quite corral that. It's another throw. Wells wins that, as he so often does. Chingon's first touch lets him down. Not a common thing. There's a better first touch. Tries to spring Cote Rodriguez through. O'Regan Brown now will find Santos. Santos cuts it inside for a nice little give and go. Here's a cross. It's a good cross too. Oh, and Huber just can't quite get the left foot on it. Great football from the Bearcats. They won't want to leave too many chances like that to go begging. It was a difficult ball in the half volley as it's skidding across, but you might be thinking about that one tonight. Anyway, good football. Still 1-0 for the Panthers. They'll take their time getting the ball forward here. And again, it's out to Scarpa. Nice tackle from Huber there, who might be a bit frustrated with himself for letting that chance go astray. Scarpa with the throw. Huber again. into Park, who's been clattered around all day against the imposing back four of the Bearcats. Jing going with a lovely touch again. It's the right ball, but maybe overhit. O'Regan Brown was coming inside when the ball was going outside, but anyway, the Bearcats have a throw quickly taken. Deer away. Jing going again, settles, loses his footing, and that's enough to let Tubasi intercept. Huber shields across here. This is Santos. Bulow hits into his own player. A little bit of a scrappy play here for the past couple of minutes. Bulow can hold up here, and he does. Oh, sorry, it's Park. It's a great ball. Osmond can't quite get on the end of it. It just skittered away from him, but it was an incisive ball from Park here as he tried to carve open the Bearcat back four. This will be a Scarpa again with the throw. Into Tubasi. What will the ref give there? Looks like he's giving a corner, yeah. Tubasi gains a corner for his team. About 8 minutes to go, and the Panthers are in no real hurry to take this corner kick. Looks like Legloahec will go over there. Holding on to their 1-0 lead. It's a good corner kick. Can Park it on the end of it? No. Bulow intercepts in front of Escarpa and plays it wide again for good ball in this time again from Legloahec. Here's Wells, who decides to hit it, and C again is sure-handed.
10 minutes.
Should we just do next out? Central midfield.
We got 7 minutes left of that. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that in the middle of extra time though, but I think we'll be okay.
Just bring it to something.
If there's a long out.
There's Chumo Gulyev. Oh, a good touch inside. This could be a chance for Cote. Oh, here's a chance for Santos. Great save from Tan, the substitute goalkeeper. He might have gotten a kick in the ribs for that. Very brave on both ends. Both Cote Rodriguez and Santos all over that ball, looking for a chance to tie the game, but the Panther back four remain resolute, and their goalkeeper even more so. It was Deer that let it slip by him early. Cote, good save from Tan. Cote Rodriguez was looking for a foul on the play. He thought he might have been pulled back. Anyway, it's play on. Panthers still up 1-0, and there's a good through ball for Santos again. Panthers are being carved open a bit here. Santos hits one that's somewhere between a shot and a cross. In the end, it doesn't go in and it doesn't find a partner's head. Still 1-0. Long ball again, flicked on by Tubasi. Solid win from Burke. This is Cote Rodriguez. Solid challenge from Deer. Bearcat throw. Into the 55th minute here. Jingon with a lovely flick and second touch to settle it. 2 minutes, and we're into injury time now? No? Can you see the clock for me? Tell me what's, because I don't know. Right, so there's 2 minutes of regulation time. It looks like we're going to have about 2 minutes of extra time, so there's still 4 minutes to go here. ISKL are still clinging to their 1-0 lead. This is Jingon, struck it well, but right into the wall. Jingon again clears it down and takes it wide. We're really sorry about that technological problem, but sometimes things are out of our control. Tan again. There wasn't really much to report in the 2 or 3 minutes we were out. It was a lot of midfield battles. Tan finds Tubasi with a unorthodox kick, and that Park on the end, who hasn't sat down, he has the winner so far. The game, the only goal of the game, into Asman, who finds Gloahek, who can hit them from here, but it's a sliding tackle and a great hit from Gloahek, who seals the game for the Panthers just as we head into extra time. Some beautiful football across the top of the box from the Panthers. Their fans go wild, and they go over there and cheer in front of them. It was a ball down the left that sprung Park. He cut it back inside, laid it off for Asman, who found the Gloahek, who wound up to hit it the first time, but then stepped around the defender, and 2 of them inside Burke, and nailed it for the bottom right-hand post past Harper C., who's had a great game in goal. No chance on the 2 goals against him. So 2-0 for Manila, or sorry, for the Panthers. And it looks like Kotu Rodriguez left a boot in there for Tan. It's the second time he's taken a knock on the ribs. This will kill some time, which I think the Panthers will be happy about, even though they're probably sad that their keeper is down. Yeah, it looks like they're calling for a sub, so Ortiz will warm up and he'll make it the last 2 minutes again. So the Platinum Panthers look like they're going to come away with a win here. They're up 2-0. We're into injury time with an injury. I'd say there's only a minute and a half or so left of playing time. If this result stands, it will put the Panthers on 6 points. Looks like we're getting a little bit concerned here now, actually. We hope Kieran Tan is okay. The nurse has been called out.
That's not good.
The Panther men celebrating, but also looking after their goalkeeper. He has moved around okay, so that's a good sign. And the nurse there to look after him. I'm not sure if what the contact was, but I do think it was Cote Rodriguez that maybe left his boot in a little long. I think he's bleeding there, and they might be... Are they looking after his chest? Yeah. Hey, guy. Yeah, tell him.
Just think if the kid's mum's watching.
Jesus, yeah. Well, maybe she wants to see. Or pan way back. Pan way back. He's breathing fine, which is a good sign. I don't really think you want to see that as a mother, though. Like, better than nothing. Like now she's just looking at this. All right. Kevin Davies made some phone calls. Okay, it looks like we're getting the best care we can there for Kieran Tan. I haven't heard anything official, but he's being attended to by the best medical staff we have here at the school. He is still on the ground. Now he's up to his half. All right, there's applause from the fans. Can you look in now, guys? He's okay. The Panther men are all around Kieran Tan. He is halfway up. I think, is he? Yeah, it looks like everyone is comfortable enough to say that he's okay. We've had some applause. Again, Kieran Tan is down now for a couple minutes, but there's a lot of people attending to him out there. The athletic director, Derek Quinnett from ISB, is out there directing things.
Oh, what? ISKL?
We got a pretty bad injury here. It looks like they're considering bringing in the stretcher for Kieran Tan. Hey, can you find out what it is from Kevin? Yeah, the stretcher is now being wheeled onto the field. Kieran Tan being looked after by the medical staff from Bumrungrad Hospital. Nothing? The players now going back around to support their goalkeeper. So we're hoping everything's okay with Kieran Tan. We'll try to get some official word here from some of the medical staff or some of the site directors as soon as we can. What was the score there? 1-0?
Yeah, we're not to ISAS. But if we're not
Did he get kicked in?
I never quite saw it, yeah, but I think he did. Okay, so they have the stretcher lowered now to ease getting Kieran Tan onto it. I'm really hoping this is just precautionary stuff, as often happens if maybe there's contact with the head. They are about to lift him now. It looks like he's able to move his head. right, so
Okay, so
okay,
she's no concussion, going to hospital for precaution.
okay,
A bit of a gash in the head.
okay. So it looks like there is nothing overly serious to be concerned about with Kieran Tan. There's a cut across his forehead, and they've been very precautionary. There's nothing, no concussion. I understand, no damage to the neck. They're just going to go. They're being very cautious now to be sure everything's fine. But I think he's going to get some stitches. Is about all. The fans applaud him as he comes off. He's made some very brave saves this second half. A couple of times he's put his body on the line, and he did again there. So a brave young, I believe he's a freshman, but no lasting damage from what I understand. It might just be a couple of stitches, and they'll take him to the hospital and I'm sure he'll be fine again tomorrow. He is indeed a freshman. I can see him coming by here now, and he is talking to everyone and looks in good spirits. So he'll be looked after by the medical staff here at ISB, and we have a very good hospital that is affiliated with the school. So Kieran Tan is being looked after. Back to the game. There's only a minute and a half to go, I believe. The Panthers are up 2-0, and I'm sure they'll be motivated to win the game now for their fallen goalkeeper, and the ref decides enough is enough, and that is the final score. So it ends up 2-0 for ISKL. Let me just see what that does to the standings for you before we check out here tonight at ISB. That would put ISKL on 6 points with a record of 2 wins and 2 draws. It would leave ISM with a record of 4 points. Both teams have 1 game remaining tomorrow. SAS will have 8 points. And I believe SAS play ISKL tomorrow morning. Yes, they do. So the winner of the SAS-ISKL game tomorrow will be in the final. And by my count, it looks like the ISB Panthers are in the final no matter what they do tomorrow against ISM. Don't quote me on that, but that's the way I see it. The best ISKL do is 9 points, and ISB beat them earlier in the tournament. So I think a tie break between ISKL and ISB would go to ISB. Of course, it comes down to ISKL playing Singapore. So the most points ISKL can get now are 9. The most points that Singapore can get are 11. And that, I think, puts ISB into the final. A well-fought match between both players. We wish the best for Kieran Tan and his family. Every indication is he should be okay. Stitches. I'm hearing from some of my partners here. We're going to sign off here at ISB again. So be safe, be good. The Panthers win 2-0, and they have every opportunity of making the final when they play Singapore tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.